What are tried and true methods to be a more effective product manager? Here are some examples of the kind of information that you'll learn by attending 4 popular product management training classes. We realize that this is not an exhaustive list, and there are other informal online training methods, but they generally have similar content to these. Pragmatic Institute was originally called Pragmatic Marketing. They defined the strategic role of product management with 37 activities. Product Management University came out of a company called Proficience. They focus on teaching skills primarily for B2B product management and product marketing. The 280 Group has been around for a while. They've defined an optimal product process that looks at strategic and tactical activities of the product organization. And Serious Decisions, which was acquired by Forrester, has taught their product management, marketing, and management model for quite some time. Trust me, these can all be a little bit confusing. You'll find that product management training classes will all share 4 common components. They may refer to them a bit differently, but this is really what is taught. First of all, that product managers must do market research, becoming more outside in and not only listening to internal opinions. This includes market problems, customers, non-customers, win-loss reviews, market trends, and competition. Strategy and planning is about incorporating that market research into directions and plans that are necessary to win in the market. This includes both business and technology planning. Communications includes the methods that product management uses to share the research, strategy, and plans with key internal stakeholders. This is where documentation like positioning, roadmaps, requirements and backlogs, market and launch plans, and strategy docs come in. Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and others have been quoted, "Ideas without execution are hallucinations." Simply, there must be a handoff and partnering with the sales and marketing teams to win in the market. Sales tools, training, support, collateral, websites, it's a pretty long list. So how do we think about the strategic roles of an effective product manager? First of all, this role represents the market. They're the voice of the market for the rest of the organization. If this is done poorly, then product decisions will be purely based on internal opinions or the largest and loudest customers. Product manager is the plan owner. They manage the product like a CEO or VP runs their business. Vision and direction and profitability are important, but at the product level, not the company level, from concept through end of life. Being the voice of the product is about communicating to market influencers, buyers, and users about the benefits and value of the product. This is often done by product marketers or marketing communications. But regardless of who does it, it needs to be based on data from the effective product manager. The role comes with many titles. Here are a few of them. Try not to get too hung up on industry or standard common titles, but instead focus on accountability and role definitions. And by the way, if you're a startup, then the CEO or founder is the product manager. It's quite a job. So what is the right mix of products and product managers within the organization? Sure, there are some averages out there, but there are too many variables to have a specific set value. Here are some of the key variables to consider. Are you a startup? Do you have angel, VC, or private equity investors? Are you growing rapidly? Are you large and static, or are you small and lean? What about your company's processes? Does your leadership still depend on heavyweight documents, or are you more agile? Has your company supplemented the product management role with a PO or BA? Is your development organization experienced with your products? And is there a strict project management approach? And what about marketing and sales? Is there a product marketing group or an individual that will help you with outbound communications? Is your product well known in your target markets, or is it a new and innovative offering that requires more thought leadership? Is it B2C, B2B, or some other variant? Does it require a long sales cycle such as enterprise software, or is it easy and quick to acquire via e-commerce? So let's close with some personal advice. What are 7 attributes of the effective product manager? Accountability and ownership comes first. This establishes trust in your stakeholders and your peers. Written and verbal communication skills, especially listening skills and empathizing with all stakeholder roles. Servant leader is often an overused buzzword, but it really nets out to the belief that the most effective leaders strive to serve others rather than accrue power or take control. This refers to your peers, your subordinates, your leaders, and your customers. Team player, with your technical teams, your sales teams, your product teams, and your marketing teams. General to specific reasoning skills as well as specific to general. In other words, the ability to convert strategic direction to implementation and plan specifics is a deductive skill, while rolling up multiple disparate customer problems into a set of common market problems is an inductive skill. Both are necessary in this role. Product management is a technical role. You can't be very effective if you don't have some level of technical understanding of what and how your team is delivering your product to the market. You can't plead ignorance when asked technical questions. However, you don't have to be the expert. Admittedly, it's a fine line to walk, but today it's assumed that the product manager understands the basics of how your technology is built, delivers, and its value. Finally, and it goes without saying that you cannot be effective in this role without excellent time management skills. You'll be juggling a lot of balls, spinning a lot of plates, wearing a lot of hats, whatever analogy you prefer, and you do need to have a life outside of the job. Now go be a more effective product manager.